welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show. Thanks to Amy McVeigh-Tejas for chatting with us about all the stuff going on up there. Caryl, if you haven't had the opportunity to get one of their drive-through dinners from Peppers, they're fantastic.
I was listening. That's why I was late coming in. I was sitting in the car waiting for that interview to wrap up. That was pretty interesting.
They have appetizer for $2, ceviche with chips, 1 chicken fajita, 1 steak fajita served with black beans, calabacitas, tortillas, guacamole, sour cream, shredded lettuce, shredded cheese, pico de gallo, and it's generous portions for 2, and it's $100 donation for that for two folks. And so if you can find the $100, scrape it up to support the museum,
to help them,
you will be tremendously satisfied with the meal that you receive for that. So.
Usually when people hit me up for a raffle or something, my question is, who am I supporting?
Right. Well, this is the historical.
Feel you're going to win. So this one, you're going to win. You're going to get food and support.
That's right. You help the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico. Well, Caryl, I'm glad you came in because I bet there's a lot of questions you've been getting after the governor spoke to the people of New Mexico this week and told us that we had to start doing some things. Would you care to kind of let us know, bring us up to date on what will be going on with the senior center?
Well, of course, it started as soon. Well, the phone was ringing before she finished talking about, what we're going to do. And we were like, let us finish hearing what her mandates. So we will be mandated to wear a mask inside the facility, okay? A mask, from what I understand, can be one of the gaiters, can be a mask, can be a shield. Okay. Because I had some people concerned, and rightfully so. They're playing bridge. Sometimes they're hearing impaired, or the other table's bidding at the same time. And so if you're looking at somebody, if they say spades or hearts, you can see the difference if you can't hear them. So we thought yesterday that we weren't going to get to do all that, but shields are a go.
Okay.
Some of the activities, I've talked to the different people that lead them, and we're looking at possibly moving them out on, we have the 2 patios. John Aguano is getting me a fan so that keep the flies away or keep it a little cooler, and we have several other fans. And depending on the time of the day of the activity, which patio they can sit at. Outside, no mask.
Okay.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We're excited about that. We're still going to go ahead and introduce a few new activities.
Okay.
See how that goes. We've, have this new beginning bridge. We're going to continue with that. We're going to, and so you got to look at next month's calendar, but we're going to have hand and foot. I'm not going to tell you what date because I want them to read the calendar.
Okay.
Okay. If you're not familiar with what hand and foot is, it's a card game.
It's a card game.
It's a card game.
Okay, I thought it had to do with eating, but that would be
somebody
silly.
Thought it was with dominoes.
Dominoes, okay, hand and foot. Well, I could see that, yeah.
And basically what it is you have 2 sets of 15, and the object is to get rid of those cards and make as many points as you can. Well, one hand is your foot, and one hand is your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you start with the hand. And the rules are a little different when you get to your foot, but you can't look at your foot until you finish with your hand. And if somebody goes out before you pick up that foot, it costs you a lot of points.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got caught the other day with, of course, jokers.
Mm-hmm.
And deuces are worth more. Well, I got caught with 4 jokers in my foot. The first 4 cards were jokers. I was like, oh, my goodness.
So do you have to do the happy dance then if you have 4 jokers in your foot?
Not if you get caught with them in there. It cost me everything I had made before that.
Oh, my goodness.
I ended up with no points, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's really neat to keep score.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those games we can play without keeping score.
So that's the name of the game is hand and foot.
Hand and foot.
Okay.
We have a person from Roswell that came down to teach us, brought the rules, and we've typed up a little cheat sheet so you don't have to read the whole rule book to figure out what each trick is worth. And I say tricks because that's bridge, but it's actually books.
Books. Okay.
Books.
So you try to win books.
Mm-hmm.
with your hand and your
It,
foot.
to me, is like
Did a librarian come up with this?
Go Fish. It's like Go Fish.
Okay.
You're collecting all sixes, you're collecting all kings, all aces, and the only difference is you get to use the wild ones. You have to have what they call a clean book and a dirty book, or a red book and a black book, and the dirty book or the black book has wild ones in it.
Okay.
So it's not worth as many points.
Gotcha.
But you have to have one of each to go out.
Wow.
And I went out the other day and didn't have both, and so I couldn't go out.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
no.
what I said. Oh, no.
So good. Well, that'll be starting next month, you said?
Next month.
Next month.
So they have a little time to watch. Of course, the calendar hasn't even gone to the print shop yet. We were waiting to see what the governor was going to say.
Yeah. So starting now, when does this mask requirement go into effect?
Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So starting on Friday the 20th, to enter the senior center, you will have to be wearing a mask.
Have your face covered.
But it can, or have your face covered. So it can be a mask.
Mask, a shield, a gaiter.
Okay. Along those lines. Anything that just kind of shields your face from everybody else.
And I know when I get back, there's going to be a particular man that's going to say, "Can I wear a box?"
Well,
One asked me this morning, could he wear his motorcycle helmet?
that's
I
a
said,
face shield.
Pose the shield and you can.
Yeah, but he's not going to hear anything then.
Going to get a little heavy.
Yeah.
So
Well, that starts tomorrow.
starts tomorrow till September the 5th, or through September the 15th.
At least.
I was going to say, if you believe that.
Well, I mean, I'm hopeful.
Me too. I'm hoping this will curb it and get everything checked. And
Well, I have opinions on that, but we're not going to talk
me
about
either.
that here.
Thank you. Let's keep this positive.
Yes. So, starting with, let's go ahead and go through the activities. You
Okay.
have some scheduled for today.
So today, if you want to come paint without anything on your face, get down there in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
One of our paint teachers is claustrophobic, and I won't say which one, but she's like an hour max is all she can do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping the face shield will work for that individual.
Okay.
Not sure if you're claustrophobic, if that's going to still bother you or not.
I don't know. I know we, back when we were getting ready for all this last year, Lana bought some of those things. I've never tried it. I have had to do a sports broadcast with the mask on. Didn't really care for that. And I think we're going to have to do that when we're indoors. But I'm not sure how. Well, we're going to find out tomorrow night is what we're going to find out, because we go down to Carlsbad.
Yes, sir.
And we may be walking in and being told, put your masks on. So
Take
when
both.
we go into the press box.
Take both so you're not sent home.
That's right. That's right. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to be there.
If not, call me. I'll get whatever you need so you can get this game on the radio.
Yeah, no, we'll be there. We will figure it out. So
Okay. Well, remember, painting is today. We have the beginning line dancers at 9:30 this morning, so come out and enjoy that. Bridge at 1. And, of course, the Open Art Studio, and they are taking advantage of that. They're leaving their artwork and coming back and working. I still haven't got you those photos because I'm trying to decide which one to send you first. And I received the most beautiful patriotic rose yesterday.
Oh,
It's
wow.
red, white, and blue with stars that one of our seniors painted. I asked her to paint it for our dedication to the soldiers, anybody that served our country.
Mm-hmm.
We have a shelf for that, and she painted one.
Wow.
So it's beautiful. You need to come see it.
Awesome.
Swedish weaving at 1:30 today, and good old Texas Hold'em. Everybody loves that Texas Hold'em, so it's at 2 o'clock, and then exercise video. On Fridays, we still have that Creative Crafters. We have that Fridays and Mondays at 9 o'clock, and it's turned into pretty neat projects in there. No, it didn't look like anybody was doing the same thing. And, of course, yesterday we were on the computer trying to find some projects we could do because of this new mask mandate, and we've come up with some pretty neat things. So come on down. Bridge again at 1 o'clock, and that is a fun bunch of people in there. There's 8 people, and hopefully we can get 12. And then sewing at 1:30. I had the opportunity to play bridge yesterday, and it was so fun. It was with the other group. Each group, it's neat. It's just neat. Wanted to remind everybody tomorrow. I almost said the wrong thing. Tomorrow, Friday, 9 to 11 here on Earth. Hopefully you can hear me well enough to come down and get your hearing aids fixed so you can hear better. I always say when these people stand up in a crowd and say, "Can you hear me okay?" If there's hearing impaired people there, they can't hear you to tell you they can't hear
That's
you.
right. That's
I
right.
was like, is that a rhetorical question?
It is.
It is. So, Monday is the exercise video. Like I said, Creative Crafters, train dominoes at 1, 42 at 1. We didn't have enough people last Monday. I had a person told me he possibly would come help us out, and he didn't make it, so we didn't get to have it because some of the others were out. Sewing at 1:30 and exercise video. Next week, Monday, the 23rd, is our beginning bridge classes.
I need to spell better. I have beginning bride classes.
Okay.
It's bridge.
No, I'm sure some of those women down there could teach those brides some things.
I did. I wrote down, I started to write bridge and I stopped. I bride. What?
Glad you weren't announcing it.
No.
We'd have to be bringing lots of recipes and.
The thing is, I wrote the wrong word, but I've been saying bridge.
Good,
So, you know.
good. At 1 o'clock. Monday at 1 o'clock. Tuesday is that mini physical I talk to you about all the time. J&J Home Care will be out at 10 o'clock doing blood pressure checks, O2 saturations, sugar levels if you need it. So come out and just take advantage of it. It's no cost to you.
Okay, about half a minute left.
I know, I'm going fast.
Okay.
Wednesday, tops, take off pounds. Sensibly. Come and join them. Jewelry class, wood burning. Yesterday we had some wood burning. I thought we had a fire in the building. Had to get up, took my breath away, the whole 9 yards. Bridge at 1, train dominoes at 1, sewing at 1:30. And I will see you next week.
All right, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Look for your calendars for September in about a week or so.
Yeah.
And get your masks ready. And
Listen to the radio because I do know that helps me.
very good. Carol, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate you.